Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony. Hope you're all having a great week. So I'm going to be analysing the markets then from November the 2nd to November the 6th. So stay tuned. I'll see you straight after the intro. Thanks. Alrighty, so the euro dollar then, okay, so we can see here then that actually price then basically at the just the end of last week it went sideways, okay. So what happened then for this week then, we can see then the actual the bears were back in play, and it shot back down south. So let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our actual setups. So last week I was saying that basically we actually finished here, and what I was saying was that if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this structural level, then we're going to go back up north. But actually that was broken here, you can see then, and then actually for the rest of the week then price just continued down. So for this week then, what I'm looking for then is for price then is basically if we can get a better risk reward retracement back into this level here, and once the actual 1.1768 holds, and somewhere in this region here, I'm looking for price then to continue back down and hit our TP being the 1.1567 in the euro dollar. Okay then, so the pound dollar then, so we can see here then that actually our ascending channel was broke this week, yeah. Okay, so let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So like last week I was saying, basically once we had this ascending channel, this structural level was to hold. I was looking for a move back up north, but that was broken here, we can see with a nice engulfing candle here. Okay, so for this week then, what I'm looking for then is for price then to hold at this structural level here being the 1.3022, and then to continue down south to hit our TP level being the actual 1.3220 in the pound dollar. So the dollar yen, then you can see here that actual price then is underneath our actually weekly support here, so it's actually coming back up to actually become resistance here. Okay, so let's look at our actual setups and have a look at our for this week coming. So last week then we were at this point here, and what I was talking about, if we can get a better risk reward for price to come back up into this level and underneath the actual 105.36, and specifically here at the actual weekly here, yeah. So price did come up and just about touch it here, so that's great. And then we got a nice move down to our target for this week being the actual 104.18. so if you're on that move, guys, well done. So for this week coming then, what I'm looking for then is for a price to continue back up north, and once it holds at this level here, we are looking then for a price to continue back down south to hit our new TP level being the 103.77. Okay then, so the actual dollar Canadian then, we can see here that actually on Wednesday we got a big engulfing bullish candle here, yeah. We're at a significant level here, as you can see here, where this actually price has finished here. We can see where the actual resistance here, we're at a very crucial support level, and this here actually is support here, yeah. So we're at a very crucial level here, so let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we were at this point here, and what I was talking about, if we can get a bit more I was looking for one more move down south actually, but it didn't hit that, you can see. So what happened then was that the bulls got back into motion. So what I was saying last week, once actually price hold underneath this actually 3300, 1.3300, I was looking for a move back down, but we can see price has penetrated straight through that. Okay, so then what we are looking at for this week then is that we're looking for price then for a better risk reward to come back down into this structural level being the 1.3235, and then to continue back up north and to hit our TP level at the 1.3415 in the dollar Canadian. Okay, so the pound Aussie then, we can see here then on Wednesday we got another big bullish engulfing candle. Okay, so we can see here then we're at a lot of actually resistance here. We broke that previous last week, but so we can see here then the bulls are still in play here. Yeah, so let's go into the 4 hour and have a look at our setups. So last week then we were at this point here, and what I was talking about then was if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this area and to continue up north. So we're in that move actually, and we're kind of like halfway there. Yeah, so if you're in that, that's great. So basically I'm still looking for this target to be hit then for this week and beyond, being the 1.8620. so that's what I'm looking at for in the pound Aussie. Okay, so the euro yen then, we can see here pretty much like since the opening of this week that price is just basically tanked down in the actual euro yen. So let's go into the actual 4 hours now. We'll look at our setups. So last week then we finished here at this point, and what I was talking about then was that if we can get this structural level being the 124.31 to hold, I'm looking for a move down south. So it went down south and hit our TP being the 122.72. so well done guys, you're on that move. So then for this week then, what we are looking for then is for a better risk reward if we can get price then to come back up into this level here somewhere in its regions, and then basically for price then to continue down south to hit our new TP level being the 121.03. Okay, so in gold then we can see here then that the actual the bears are back in play here at the end of the week here. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So last week then we actually we finished here at this point here. What I was looking for was price to basically come back down further into this actual structural level, and once it hold it here, I was looking for one more move back up here, but that just didn't happen. We can see here what's after happened. We got a big bearish engulfing candle here that actually just went stormed through that actually structural level. So what I'm looking for, that I'm looking for a bit more of a actual retracement back up into this actual structural level being the 1895. So once price holds in this level here, I'm looking for a move back down south to our new TP level being the 1852 in gold. Okay, so the Dow Jones, what a basically a stormer of a week. We're after having a huge actually just basically from the opening of this week straight down. It's just basically moved 2,200 pips. Is a huge move basically in the Dow Jones. Yeah, okay, so let's go into the 4 hours. So last week then we finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about then was we were looking for a move down south, which it did. It came down and hit our TP, so we hit the actual 27,956. So if you're on that guys, well done. So and then it just pretty much stormed down for the rest of the week. Yeah, so it's been a huge week in the Dow Jones. So for this week then, we're definitely going to get a bit of a retracement. So what I'm looking for then is for price to retrace back up into this level, and once it actually holds at this level at the 28,970, I'm looking for one more move back down south to hit our TP being the 25,850 in the Dow Jones. So here we go again guys for another week. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you already haven't done that, and give the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That's helping me to grow the channel. That would be great. Thank you very much. And don't forget then, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.